What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixmarters here, and welcome back to Paranormasight, the Mermaid's Curse. When we left off,
Multiple instances of heavy topics.
yes, we are now playing as Avi, and strange things are happening.
Stop.
Sorry, I'll stop with all that. Strange things are happening. The otherworldly force at B took over Avi's mind and made him want to go down to the jetty, which had us meet Kikuko.
That was weird.
And apparently he is the only one that can stop the massacre from happening, according to the narrator, and we failed this. And so now we threw away the mirrors that we decided to pick because I thought it'd be fun. Storyteller, narrator, same thing.
No.
But now that we threw away the mirrors, we have to do this the hard way.
Yeah, we yeeted the mirrors.
What exactly that is, let's find out. Let's talk about the Tamatebako, huh? So why don't you enlighten us? Who told you about the Tamatebako?
Who knows? Think he'll get it out of me with that attitude?
She still hasn't given up on the Tamatebako. Throw her in the water.
The tomato bake.
Seriously, what do you think about all this shit?
Avi, focus. I need you to listen to me, but without taking your eyes off Kikuko.
Okay. Got it.
I'm pretty sure she has a curse stone.
What?
What's this all about? I couldn't tell right away because it was masked by the heavy veil of cursed energy that's all over the island, but on closer inspection, the cursed stone's aura is impossible to conceal. Huh? Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
What if the condition activator curse was holding onto one of those mirrors? Then we can relax, right? The condition isn't met.
Well, only if the mirror was all there is to it. As long as we don't know for sure what the condition is, we need to stay on high alert. Because she said that would make it easier.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she meant easier as in easier to get it from us because we'd be dead, or easier to make us a target, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a bad feeling about this. Maybe we should retreat.
Even if we did, we'd always be looking over our shoulders, afraid she might come after us.
Then we need to get her to surrender somehow. Ideally, we'd take away her curse stone too.
We all think for a moment. There's no doubt about it, Kikuko wants to take the Tamatebako from us. But even so, the Tamatebako won't grant immortality without the flesh of a mermaid. If she has any other information about mermaids, we need it. Okay. So why don't you enlighten us? Who told you about okay, this is the same thing you said before, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
We gotta talk about the curse stone.
Hey, Kikuko. I'm gonna let you in a little secret.
Yeah?
Ta-da! What are the odds? Turns out we both got cursed stones. This one's called the Curse of the Forsaken Fish. When its conditions are met, it transforms you into a fish and kills you. Pretty messed up, huh?
Oh my god. What? Avi, are you sure?
You were planning to use your curse stone on us to steal the Tamatebako, weren't you? But your curse stone requires us to have one of those hand mirrors, am I right?
She angry.
On the other hand, I can use my curse stone on you whenever I so please.
You're bluffing. Your curse stone must have a condition too.
Yeah? Who's to say it hasn't already been met?
Shh.
Now, cease your scheming and tell us what you know.
Ooh, he bluffing. That's the smart thing to do. Why don't you go get in the water for a minute?
See if she says anything here now. Do you know anything?
Who knows?
Alright, gotta keep at it. Bitch. Alright.
Do you really have the resolve to kill someone with the curse?
I've already done
did.
It.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not exactly keen on it, but I am prepared to defend my life if necessary.
Really? Wasn't expecting that from such a kind gentleman. You look like you wouldn't hurt a fly.
Indeed, my heart is pure, but trust me, I'm quite capable. Experience has hardened my resolve.
Huh? You're saying you've actually used it before?
At this point, what difference does one more death to the tally make? My hands are already stained.
Damn, so you're a proper criminal. Maybe I should report you to the cops.
Be my guest, and which is faster, my curse or your phone call.
Oh, that was great. What about your lady friend? Well, are you okay with this? I'm afraid there's no restraining Avi. I've pretty much given up on him at this point.
Damn.
So it'd be great if you could just give up and hand over the cursed stone. What the fuck is this? You guys are absolutely insane.
I know, right? Oh, come on now. I think we can agree that we both have our issues. Good, we're at a stalemate. Now we can try to extract some more information out of her. Good job, Cersei, making her believe I've lost it. Very convincing. Actually, maybe a little too convincing. Does she really think I'm that crazy?
A little bit.
Whatever, I've got more important things to focus on now. Alright, now you tell me what I want. Alright, look. Seems like I'm just as dead set on Atomic Tobacco as I am. You're as dead set as I am. This standoff won't get us anywhere. Why don't you tell us your motivation? Maybe we'll be able to find a compromise.
Compromise?
Say, for example, if granting your wish were to stir the spirit of adventure within me. I could not hand over the Atomic Tobacco, but perhaps I'd be willing to let you borrow its power of immortality.
I've got no romantic tale for you. I told you, I just want to get that rich person what he's looking for so we can see how important I am to him. That's all there is to it.
Oh, important, you say? How is that?
Because I'm his illegitimate child.
Oof!
Oh, so you're sisters with Tsukasa?
Maybe. If it is the same person.
She said a rich guy who's looking for immortality.
Yeah, but notice how
that's
there's not
Unkakudono.
It's one of those where, at that point, why not say the name at this area of the game? Mm-hmm. We know who that person is. You can use the name unless you want to obfuscate that information.
Well, I mean, she has no reason to tell them exactly who it is.
Yes, but
That's
I'm also meaning it from a storytelling perspective, though.
I know, but like...
Because you're writing a story for the player.
Also, why would she want to give them more information about who she's working for? You know what I mean?
I suppose.
It's like they're enemies right now. Why would she be like, yeah, here's the name of the person I'm trying to do things for and all that.
Yeah.
Go talk to him now.
Yeah.
Go find him. You know what I mean?
The only thing that throws me off on this, because I want to believe it, part of me wants to believe it because of the fact when Unkakudono mentioned the fact that he has a successor, they just don't know it yet. Mm-hmm. Which leads me to believe, okay, that could be Kikuko, especially with the line that's being said right there. That kind of doubles that. But at the same time... Which
I still need to read, by the way, so don't skip it.
I know. But at the same time, that creates an issue with the phone call scenario that we had. Specifically with Sato answering the phone from a completely different individual who's the one that is controlling Kikuko.
I think we're missing out on the music right now. With the narrative having to be spoken.
But you can go ahead and speak. That was my thoughts of...
Yeah. But he simply refuses to admit it. Whatever I do, he won't even acknowledge my existence. I mean, just look at me. I might be a disgrace in his eyes. But a woman like me shouldn't be wasting her life away on some backwater island. I was born of noble blood. I wasn't meant to rot in this miserable place. And he cast me aside and refuses to even acknowledge my existence. It's humiliating.
So your father's some rich man.
Yeah, there's hardly anyone in Issei Shima who doesn't know the name Yoshiatsu Yamashina. There it is. It's a noble bloodline stretching back centuries. And here I am, stuck in this wretched life. Remember how you were just saying it doesn't make sense to not name drop? You had to give the game time.
Yeah, there it is. Yamashina, huh?
I've done everything in my power to earn his recognition. I gave it my all to make it in the big city, and for what? Nothing I tried worked out. In the end, I had to come crawling back to this island trying to make ends meet as an Ama diver. But I still kept telling myself that someday, somehow...
Someday...
Shut up.
I see. A fan of Nickelback. So you figured that since Yamashina is seeking immortality, you could leverage the box to get what you want at the same time.
Yeah, I used to work at this small company. The young CEO of the place is basically Yamashina's protege. I guess he felt sorry for me, so he let it slip that Yamashina was after immortality.
Now that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
And was he the one who told you about the cursed stone and the Atomic Tobacco as well?
Yeah. Oh, I think we have our
Now we know exactly
caller.
what the missing thing is there.
I think we have our caller, our phone call person.
And I still think that's the guy that we don't have a profile for, because I don't think they gave him a profile for the one guy. Did we?
Who?
The one guy that was with Cersei and Arnov that was helping us find the, this guy. Kipe Ikoma. I think he's going to be the one. Director for solid planning.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
CEO. Interesting.
We have our answer.
Hmm.
Indeedly doodly.
Since even Yamashina doesn't know about this, he suggested I use it to my advantage and take the credit. He gave me the curse stone and told me to use it wisely.
There it is.
Yep. Originally, I had planned on offering something different to Yamashina. But now that I've got a chance for the Tamete Bako, that's my best option.
Oh, how intriguing. So you wanted to trade the Tamete Bako for Yamashina's recognition?
That's right. See, I knew we were never going to find a compromise.
True, it is a compelling story, but it's missing a certain adventurous allure.
That company president you mentioned, how come he knew about the Tamete Bako in the curse stone? Just who exactly is he?
I was wondering the same thing.
Sorry. So their name colors are similar. I'm like,
Yeah.
of course you were. He's an incredible person, after all.
Drop it.
Mr. Kipe Ikoma is an amazing man. It's thanks to him I got a chance to make my dream come true. Oh!
Did you just say Ikoma?
Hmm?
Cersei, we are so fucked. Alright. Oh, let me see if I have do I have a thought in my head after that one?
Because isn't he the one who sent us to get the Tamete Bako in the first place?
He was the one that was helping us find the box. And I think he wanted it himself, the Tamete Bako, but we didn't really bring forth that we... He was always asking, not Mare about where the box was.
Not Mare. You mean her sister?
Yeah, I don't remember what her name was anymore.
I don't either.
It was just in the profiles there. But I think there are 3 things that have utmost priority right now. 1, above all, let's make it out alive without triggering her curse condition. 2, get a hold of a curse stone, leaving it with her is much too risky.
We can just call her Miss Somikawa.
3, get her to give up on the Tamete Bako and surrender to us. And if she has any information about mermaids, we need to get that out of her too. I guess that's 4 things.
My god.
Anyway, we need to extract whatever information I can while we're locked in conversation. Alright.
Boy.
So what kind of curse do you possess?
Dunno. Don't care.
Oh, come on, not even a hint?
We, on the other hand, have laid pretty much all of our cards on the table already.
Hmm? What are you talking about? Who would do such a reckless thing?
Oh my god.
You must already know that the Tamete Bako alone does not grant immortality. You also need the flesh of a
it's the same
mermaid.
thing.
You wouldn't happen to know where to find that, would you?
At least I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's a little bit different. Tough luck. I hear that Yamashina's already got his hands on some.
Come again?
Rumor has it he came across a mermaid's dead body somewhere out at sea. Except he didn't.
Yeah.
It's the corpse we made.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That's why I need that Tamete Bako. If I gave that to him, he'd have no choice but to finally recognize my worth.
Rather than a mermaid.
Oh!
Could it be her?
Yeah, he caught on. Thank God he's not stupid all the time.
Kipe Ikoma, you say? From Sala Planning?
Huh? You know Mr. Ikoma?
Oh, we're compatriots who've worked together. Indeed, just met him the other day. In fact, I even got his business card.
Huh? You have Mr. Ikoma's business card? Hmm? Wait, then that business card you took out earlier was his?
That's right. Want to see it?
Oh my god. We looked at it in our bag. And she saw it when we did that, I guess.
Yeah. But I think, unfortunately, that may be another mistake we're walking into, apparently. Go ahead and read that. It looks like our death is coming here soon.
No, it's fine. You hold on to that.
If you say so.
Oh.
Interesting.
Is his business card another trigger for it?
But why is the question?
Does it have a thingy on it? What? A Kosako?
Yikes, did we mess up?
Ugh.
Oh, she's trying to fight. Oh.
Placus Sistere, guide his path and with thy merciful hand protect him. Why? You have Mr. Ikoma's business card. The conditions should have been met, so why?
Yikes, I thought I was done for.
You were? I'm sorry. All I can do is delay the curse. I can't dispel it. It's going to take effect in about 1 minute, so you need to do something before then.
Like what? I don't think it's
A curse is dispelled by eliminating its caster. What comes next is up to you.
What? Eliminate? Why do I have to keep doing this?
Time to yeet her in there. I said that, didn't I?
I said that first.
I said it in the last part.
Yeah, and I did when we first saw her. When I was like, we just push her into the ocean.
Oh.
And you were like, oh my gosh.
But then I said that later. I guess I forgot that you said it.
I think you may have, yeah. Shove. Damn it, I refuse to die here.
What's with you?
Yeet.
Ah!
She filled with water. It's now or never.
But is she underneath?
There's nothing to waste. She could be climbed back out at any second.
Oh, okay.
It's no good. I can't bring myself to do this. Well, they're giving me options, which is why I saved here.
Yeah.
I want to wait to see just in case what happens.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry. I can't hold it any longer. We're gonna die.
But I do have a load right there, so. Gah!
Damn.
I couldn't do it. Damn it. My dream will forever be left unfulfilled.
Avi! That's right, she's still alive.
Yeah. So I'll assume that the card itself must have some kind of writing or something on it that was written by Ikoma as part of a way to tag someone that he doesn't like. So from the get-go, he was like, I already don't trust you. Here's my card. That way, my assassin knows to get rid of you. Rather than present fate, yeah, no. Yeah, maybe conjecture my part, but another condition is fulfilled. There's such something must be done. But rest assured, you may start anew from the moment Kikuko used their curse. Let's try again.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Also, Cersei W, hello.
What a queen. Couldn't do it before because she was under the curse's spell on that one, but thankfully it's only trying to target us this time. So,
because we're the one that has the business card.
Yep. All right, and with that, just do it.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh!
I wonder if he knew that she would go on to murder multiple people, if he would feel better about this.
Maybe.
I retrieved the curse stone from the ocean. Are you alright, Toby?
Well, I barely made it out alive, but I can't say I feel particularly good about it. So it had to come to this. No turning back now, it seems.
This is what happens when you deal with curses. They might turn back on you at any moment. You should be prepared for that.
Understood. So what about the curse stone? What's it like?
Yeah, about that. What?
Huh? A bronze mirror?
That's right. A palm-sized bronze hand mirror.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me the still-tied mirror was actually a cursed stone all along.
The cursed stone's resentful memory doesn't seem to indicate anything like that.
So this cursed stone had a resentful memory too, huh? What did you learn?
There's so much information, it's hard to make sense of it. Here, take a look for yourself.
Don't just toss it like that. It's a cursed stone, not a baseball.
Oh my god. So you're not gonna look?
Of course I am. Let's see. Whoa. So this is the real deal. Oh, a mermaid. There's a mermaid on it. Okay.
Why don't we get to see? Oh wow.
Because he's getting his memories of
Biography of Tomoshige.
And the curse of Tomoshige is what it actually is. Fascinating. So.
Yeah, we learned that already.
No, we thought it was the curse of the Heike was the closest that we got.
No, we had Tomoshige. New just means more was added to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember we learned that was the name of the guy that was on the boat with Sato when she was still, her original body?
Yes.
You remember now? We learned that it was Curse of Tomoshige.
Gotcha.
Because of the hatred.
Oh my god, this one is so long.
And then we were like, because I remember you thought that maybe Tomoshige was actually the caller. But we're like, but the curse stone is like from, his soul or whatever or something. And like, remember that whole thing now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We already had that. It's just been updated. We
have a really, really long-ass biography over here.
Oh, Sato.
But this is really important.
It is. Do we want to take turns?
We'll go ahead and try and take turns.
Like, I'll read one, then you read two, then I'll read three,
we can
and
do
you'll
that.
read 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no matter how many
We'll see how far it goes, yeah.
Taira no Tomoshige's early life. Taira no Tomoshige was born as the son of Taira no Kiyomori's younger brother, Yorimori, in the latter half of the Heian period. Stop scrolling when you don't need to, please.
For you. Okay.
It's too early. It's distracting.
Sorry.
The Heian period at the height of the Taira clan's power. Although his father Yorimori was the only child born of the official wife of Taira no Tadamori, part of the main lineage of the Taira clan, he maintained a differential attitude towards Kiyomori, a stance that made Tomoshige regard him with contempt and fueled his ambition to one day stand at the head of the Taira clan. He also believed himself to be the rightful heir to Nukemaru, a famous sword that his father has inherited as part of his birthright.
And now, Sato, the girl from Kusawa Village. At around the same time, Sato was living a simple life in Kusawa Village, the place of her birth. One day she happened to encounter a visiting Onmyoji and was offered the chance to work at the Bureau of Onmyo in Kyoto. Sato readily accepted, having always felt out of place in the village due to her faint spirit sense, and left. Oh, I didn't know she had a spirit sense, but that may help explain what happened up top on the in the mountain thing with using now.
Yeah.
Is that she probably detected it and left Kusawa to work in the Bureau of Onmyo as a maid servant. At the end of a certain year, Taira no Kiyomori's daughter, Noriko. I don't know where that came from. Gave birth to it. Riku gave birth
There's no two O's at the end there.
To Imperial Palace. Although Tomoshige visited the palace with his father to celebrate the birth, he soon grew bored with the proceedings and left, only to encounter Sato, who had attended the odd jobs nearby. Tomoshige was intrigued by Sato, who made no attempts to curry favor with him and whose thoughts he found difficult to read, and he frequently visited her from then on. Not yet having an official wife, it was not uncommon for Tomoshige to spend his time on dalliances with women, with Sato being the latest among them. However, as their interactions continued, he found himself becoming particularly drawn to her. He eventually had a pair of bronze hand mirrors made and gifted one to her, telling her to carry it with her at all times as a sign of their vow to each other. Fascinating.
Interesting.
And now we have the fall of the Taira clan.
Yeah. Oh god, I get the long In 1185, the Taira clan was defeated at the Battle of Danmaura, spelling its ruin. Tomoshige, who had fled from place to place as if to desperately avert his eyes from the Taira clan's decline, ultimately did not participate in the decisive battle at Danmaura and came to know of the Taira clan's downfall while he was lying low in a remote village in Ise with Sato. Interesting. Although initially terrified of being hunted down by soldiers of the Minamoto clan, Tomoshige regained his senses upon seeing Sato's unbroken composure. Now believing that it lay with him to restore the Taira clan as one of its sole survivors, he swore an oath to his fallen clan that he would see it rise again one day.
Alright, with survivors of the Taira clan being hunted down across the country, Tomoshige continued to search for a way to turn the situation to his advantage. In the process, he suddenly remembered a box that his grandfather Tadamori had left the family. A tamatebako preferred by a fisherman that was said to contain the flesh of a mermaid. Although Tadamori had refused to accept it, a member of the clan had secretly hidden it in a storehouse back in their homeland. It was said that eating mermaid flesh would grant eternal life to whoever ate it. However, legend also had that it meant that the meat was highly poisonous, and even a small bite being fatal. No one had wanted to eat it as a result, and it had ended up forgotten as years went by. Believing that dying due to poison would hardly be any different from their fate if they were caught and killed, Tomoshige located the tamatebako and pried open the lid. However, all that was inside was a dried sliver of meat so shriveled as to resemble a splint of wood.
Damn.
Dubious, Tomoshige pushed his misgivings aside and ate the meat, but felt no different than before. Believing that long years had robbed the meat of its power, and seeing the tamatebako as his only clue to find a mermaid, he boarded a small boat with Sato and set out to sea.
Interesting. Encounter with a mermaid. Believing that a mermaid would surely come to reclaim the tamatebako if it was truly linked to them in some way, Tomoshige continued to row the small boat into the sea of Ise. At the time, he was clad from head to toe in the armor of a warrior, and had with him the famed sword Nukemaru, an heirloom he had seized from his father Yorimori, whom he had scorned as a disgrace to their clan. Sato, meanwhile, wore only a light kimono. After they had rowed for a while, a sudden mist descended over the sea around them, obscuring their surroundings. As Tomoshige and Sato looked around fearfully, they heard a small splash. Turning to look, the two gasped as they saw what appeared to be a human hand reaching up from the water before grabbing onto the boat's edge. In a rush of water, a being with human features from the waist up and fish-like features from the waist down emerged from the sea. A mermaid. Climbing into the boat, the mermaid screamed for them to give back the box before suddenly lunging at them. Too stunned to think clearly, Tomoshige drew his sword and slashed at the mermaid. There was a dull sound of a blade slicing through flesh, and the mermaid let out a piercing cry before diving back into the water and fleeing the area.
Oh.
Still trying to process the sudden turn of events, Tomoshige glanced down and caught a sight of a small piece of the mermaid's tail, apparently severed by his previous blow, lying in a pool of blood. He picked it up only to find that it continued to twitch even as he held it.
Oh.
I mean, kind of like a fish, you know?
Yeah.
Even after their heads are gone, they like...
Yep.
Ugh. Finding himself too disgusted to try eating it immediately, he decided to stow it in the tametobako for the present. Eventually, after some hesitation, he forced Sato to eat it despite her protest. They waited a while, but no change seemed to come over her. Tomoshige's death. That's you.
Yep, thinking that the amount of mermaid flesh simply hadn't been enough, Tomoshige made to pursue the mermaid. But as he did so, he noticed the mist around them had cleared. As the two looked around, they realized that their small boat was surrounded by ships belonging to a band hunting down remnants of the Taira clan. Alarmed, they tried to flee, but with their attackers pressing in on them from all sides, were unable to find any means of escape. Amidst the chaos, Sato was struck in the head with an arrow and fell into the sea.
Jesus.
Tomoshige, still determined to retaliate, continued to frantically resist with his sword. However, he was vastly outnumbered and, unable to break through his attackers' ranks, was ultimately cut down in a single stroke. On the brink of death, Tomoshige's gaze fell on the crests worn by his pursuers. Consumed by bitter regret at his failure to restore his clan, he directed the full brunt of his resentment toward these symbols as he sank beneath the waves, cursing his enemies and clinging to his vindictive hatred until the very end.
It's interesting how he was cut down in a single stroke, so that's how his curse works.
Yeah.
And, it's relating to symbols, too.
Curse of Tomoshige. Curse formed from Taira no Togoshige's feelings of malice from someone who struck down 800 years ago, following the fall of the Taira clan, part of the clan's main lineage. Tomoshige had been seeking mermaid flesh and had been to attain immortality and the goal to eventually revive the Taira clan, but was killed before realizing it.
Yeah, the curse uses a specific symbol as its target and kills those who carry that symbol within the area specified by the user by cleaving them in two. Its effective range is several hundred meters.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay, so as long as you're within a few hundred meters of someone that has a symbol on them, which
is that little thing?
Yeah, the
that
one that
singular
was on there and on the map.
That singular little character there, symbol or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I was right about the symbol.
Yeah.
Because remember, I saw that and you were like, "Oh, you're right."
But why was it on the map then? Because that means that symbol is placed on the map.
What do you mean the map?
Because the symbol that's on the mirror is the same one that's on the map that we use to find the iron box. But that symbol is the curse symbol that's used to signify targets.
I don't know.
Which, once again, brings me to the fact of things being... Because the map was inside of a mermaid corpse. Could it have been...
Well, no, it was...
Or was it a fake mermaid corpse?
It was fake.
Yeah. But still, it's so weird. Okay. Okay. So, this is the curse of Taira no Tomoshige that grew over 800 years long. Oh, it grew over 800 years. Whatever it was.
Taira no Tomoshige? Never heard of him.
That's a first for you.
Yeah.
He was exactly what you'd call a historically important figure, even within the Heike. Seems that he sought out the mermaid's power of immortality to restore the Heike, but his pursuit ended in failure. That resentment must have dwelled within Tomoshige's bronze mirror, eventually turning into a cursed stone.
Most likely. Oh, it's right there.
Yep.
How did we not see that?
Because we saw it for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And weren't really contributing. Then the symbol on the hand mirror and the business card with the true cursed target.
So that's what it was. If only we'd realized it sooner.
Well, what's done is done. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Kikuko mentioned she got her curse stone from Ikoma, right?
Exactly. To think that slippery snake was sneaky enough to put the curse markers on his own business cards. That Ikoma guy seriously dangerous. That was way too close.
Good thing we were cautious, especially since it seems he's after the Tametobako too.
Yeah, seems like working without him turned out to be the right call.
Although he may grow suspicious if he can't contact Kikuko anymore. Considering he's after the Tamatebako, there's a chance he might still chase after us.
We need to keep our guard up. I think it's safe to assume he already knows about Miss Sumikawa and the Tamatebako.
I do wonder why he told us to go look for the steel-tied mirror, too.
Well, it's not this mirror. We've got no reason to follow his order anyway. I'd rather try to find out more about the mermaid as soon as possible.
You're right. We didn't learn anything from Kikuko.
Looks like we got no choice but to continue our investigation on the island. Shall we?
And now everyone is saved. Right?
Yeah. Oh boy.
A woman. What? Who? Oh, is this, God, what's her name? The housewife.
The other experienced Nama diver?
Yeah, no, housewife. Because
What?
wasn't her name Red?
I don't remember. Because there was the woman that was always angry, but she was like a high level, just like Yuza's grandmother, and they had a rivalry that was going on. That was part of her bio.
Yeah, but I can't imagine her saying, could you hold on for a moment?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait. Red name is the investigator.
What do you mean?
From the other main character of the four. I can never remember her name.
That's what I said, the housewife.
Oh, my bad.
What the fuck, Evan?
I don't know. I was thinking of people on the island.
No.
My bad.
That's why I said I couldn't remember her name, but the housewife.
That's the last way I attribute to her is the housewife thing anymore. I forgot that was her whole thing.
She calls herself a humble housewife. It's like her whole shtick.
I forgot about that. So you can roll with that. Ow, my bad.
Could you hold on for a moment?
You just watch us murder someone. Nope, someone's there.
Yep, I was right.
Oh!
Ah!
You.
Do we know them?
Well, Cersei definitely does because they chased after us over there. So, Oh boy. I guess you're gonna go on this side over here and see how they ended up over there. All right. While pursuing another case, Yumeko and her partner find out that the mermaid corpse discovered in
Yumeko, that's her name.
Futomigawara is that of a woman named
Azusa.
Azusa
That was her
Sumikawa.
name.
The duo try to figure out what to do next.
Azusa, that's what it was.
Well,
Listen, we only learned her name like very briefly before she,
yeah. Sticker search, sticker search, sticker search.
Jesus Christ. Can't you look for it with the vision? Oh, you don't need it.
Nice.
Number 7.
Fucking with like a fucking Guy Fieri bowling shirt.
No, there's no flames. It can't be Guy Fieri.
Blues Cruise. Love
Blues
it.
Cruise?
That's everything to me.
Blues Cruise.
So this large bridge spanning Onoura Bay in Toba City is known as the Onoura Bridge.
You did it.
Here that the waters of the bay are rich in nutrients, making them ideal for oyster farming. You can see the rafts used floating in the bay.
Ooh, oysters. Very nice. Do you like oysters?
Oyster harvesting only begins in October though, so I'm afraid they're out of season right now.
Oh, darn it all. I knew Issei lobsters were only available from October, but to think we won't be able to eat oysters either.
Please don't look so sad, ma'am. We can always come again sometime. The bridge is now okay, so...
Oh.
Toba
Built
City
to have no
Prefecture.
columns, flying ships pass beneath it.
Okay.
White and blue, popular with tourists.
Customary bay with names written in the characters for hemp, sung in old Aka poems as a vessel for divine spirits. As such, the kanji characters that make up its name differ slightly from those used to write Onoura Bay.
Okay.
All right, neat.
Just any little location info.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, jeez. He sure. Soto gives off the impression of being all business, but he often goes along with any suggestions I make to stop and take in the scenery. Despite appearances, I think he quite enjoys quiet moments like this. I feel like he probably appreciates quiet moments.
Yeah.
Now then, as much as I'd like to relax and enjoy our surroundings, shall we take this chance to review the current situation and talk about our next move?
A sound idea, yes. First, the Seta Vide contacted us this morning, informing us that a mermaid corpse had washed up in Futagamura, whatever the heck it is.
Futagamura.
However, when we went to investigate, we discovered that the corpse was in fact that of Miss Sumikawa, whose whereabouts we were looking into. She'd been transformed into a fish by a curse.
Quite the troublesome development. She was shaping up to be a key figure in a number of incidents. With that in mind, the most likely culprits are the two foreigners we ran into the day before yesterday in Ichika.
When you're right, you're right. Yes, one of them was seen taking Miss Yumeko out to sea by boat. I regret not doing more to pursue them at the time. It's possible we could have saved her if we had.
Now, she asked us to do this.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, that was poor judgment on my part.
Then the other half of the pair was a young exorcist with ties to paranormal affairs.
I believe her name was Cersei, yes? That's also quite worrying. I wonder what she could be up to. If it turns out she's been using curses on ordinary people, we at Paranormal Affairs will probably be held responsible. Though I doubt the Bureau would agree to act as custodian for someone who would behave so recklessly.
I'd like to believe some manner of circumstances are at hand, yes.
Well, I suppose if anything happens, I can just get the higher-ups to take responsibility. That's what higher-ups are for, aren't they? Being responsible for their subordinates.
I think you'd find that's a saying used by superiors as a goal, but not subordinates to shirk responsibility. Despite her abilities, I doubt the girl would be able to use the curse of the Forsaken Fish. Regardless of who wielded it, I think it's safe to say that a curse stone was involved.
Agreed. We have two people from the same town falling victim to the same curse, after all. I think it's reasonable to assume this was due to overzealous use of a curse stone.
Yes, the first victim was Tamiko Suma, who succumbed to the curse 2 days ago. The second was Miss Sumikawa from yesterday. The state they were found in hasn't been publicly disclosed, so they're still being officially treated as missing.
Still, a curse stone housing the curse of the Forsaken Fish, eh?
Is something wrong?
The curse of the Forsaken Fish is one of the curses mermaids can use, you see. For it to have become a cursed stone, the mermaid in question must have experienced overwhelming resentment. An example might be if they were killed while bearing a powerful grudge against someone.
That sounds like it would be a rare event indeed.
Why do I get the feeling there was a mermaid who died like that, though? Oh, who was it? Feels like that name's on the tip of my tongue.
Are they going to make us type it in? Could it be a memory from that time? Although I imagine many of your older memories, I fucking am calling it so hard.
Whoa. Ow. Jeez. Not like ow my ears, but like... Oh.
Although I imagine many of your older memories have faded by now.
Huh? I have to try and remember. What was the name of the mermaid who died while harboring strong feelings of resentment? It was
Son of a bitch.
It was Hayase.
It was Hayase. You're
Yeah.
confident in that one? Let me turn on the... Thankfully, I keep the keyboard over here now. But I can't believe that is confirmed 3 of 4 now. I know you just have to figure out what the hell's going on with Avi.
Do you know how to spell Hayase? No, Hayase.
The H did not go in.
I hate that you don't capitalize it. It bothers me so much.
Ah, it's fine.
Ugh, why can't you just be normal? Hayase. That's right, her name was Hayase. I can't believe it. I'd completely forgotten, but it just suddenly popped into my head.
Oh? So there was a mermaid who died like that, was there?
There was. I finally remember. One of the mermaids who lived near Taishima 400 years ago was called Hayase. She was captured during the invasion of Taishima and died after being brutally tortured.
This is the first I've heard of mermaids living near Taishima.
Oh, right. Your ancestor, Harukage Tsuchimikado, must have left them out of his records. The reason Taishima was invaded in the first place was to find those mermaids, you see.
I see. I was unaware of the exact reason for the invasion.
It's understandable. A deliberate effort was made not to mention mermaids in any of the records left after the fact.
I suppose hiding the map inside a mermaid mummy was intended to be a metaphor of sorts.
I can't believe I forgot something so important. But if that curse stone is related to what happened on Taishima 400 years ago, it likely has some link to the curse of the raging waves as well. If we can view the memories contained in it, we might be able to learn more about the curse of the raging waves.
Can I back up this shot a little bit? It's terrifying. I wonder.
That's why she can see,
That's why she can
other
see immortals.
Because that they can...
It's exactly what I fucking said.
Yep.
God damn it! Could the keepsake Harukage left behind using the map have been the curse stone housing the curse of the Forsaken Fish?
I see. That's certainly a possibility.
In that case, it's not unthinkable someone might have gotten hold of it recently. There's a high chance it was those two foreigners.
Alright, we've narrowed down our focus. Seems a change in priorities is needed. Let's find the curse stone for the curse of the Forsaken Fish as soon as possible. That should be the most efficient course of action, I think.
Agreed.
Tamu.
Alright.
This music.
It's looking increasingly like...
No.
Oh, my bad.
It's looking increasingly likely that pair of foreigners has the curse stone.
Yes, we did just go to Ichika to see if we could find any leads on where they could have headed. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find anything promising. I wonder where they could have gone.
We also still don't know why they approached Miss Somekawa. Could they be after the mermaid's relic?
If I'm not mistaken, that girl, Cersei, did mention the relic. They were looking to take it for themselves, but where would they have headed afterward?
Whoa.
It's so fascinating because it was the same thing
Kameshima, that's where they are.
when we typed in the name. She was like, "Oh, I've suddenly remembered because
Yeah.
we gave it." So, but what exactly are we? Like I said, my initial thought is that people that are immortals or have eaten mermaid flesh, that maybe the mermaids can like partially give them information, like not a full takeover, quote unquote, possession, but like assist in that and give them information. But then does that mean a single mermaid is doing all of this if we, the player, are an external force like it was the first game around, which we seem to be doing something similar?
Yeah, see, he's like,
Kameshima?
where's this coming from?
Yeah, I thought we decided we weren't going there today. We failed to find any promising leads yesterday after all.
No, something's telling me they went to Kameshima, and I get the feeling this is a hunch I shouldn't ignore. Alright, let's head to the port in Toba City. We'll catch a ferry to Kameshima from there. It's like, it goes completely against what they were previously thinking, too. Like with the lighthouse. But no, the jetty.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we don't need to go there. We're going there now. Like,
Yeah. By the way. Fuck yeah, dude.
Blues
Singer-songwriter in charge of producing pumping tracks for the Ocean Outlaws hooligan gang. In fact, he's the one that made this. He was found at the same spot every day, jamming to his repertoire of songs. He recently hit it off with Tit for Tat, who admires his work, but he remains unaware that his new fan is a notorious delinquent.
Look, they're besties.
Oh, man.
That's their relationship chart. They're besties.
I love that. Okay. I suppose there's no way to get to... Can we go to this and resume from where we left off?
Current state.
Oh.
Kikuko has been killed.
Why does that not have a check mark beside it? Because we did the standoff with the mirror. So why is that not done?
I don't know.
Are we able to get rid of the card so it doesn't have an effect to where we... Ooh, interesting. We'll come back to this because I think now that we have that extra information, we can go back and make sure that we get rid of the card because that might stop us from killing her.
That's true.
But I'll wait to see what happens on that front because these guys are going to have a little chat. So Yumeko comes to keep dispelling the curse of the raging waves, lies in the curse of the Forsaken Fish curse stone. She arrives at Kameshima, trace steps of the two foreigners.
You read that in like 4 seconds and I didn't understand any of it.
They're trying to hunt the trail and come across them. I see. So you'd be Mrs. Shiki, and you say you're a member of the police department currently looking after Cersei? My apologies for all the trouble young Cersei caused you the other day. She's quite the mischievous little lady, I'm afraid.
Oh, not at all. She certainly has some pluck for one so young. Took us quite by surprise, in fact. You would be Cersei's guardian, then?
Oh, no, we're related, to be sure, but she's really more my guide come bodyguard, if anything.
I see. Since when was I your bodyguard as well?
Well, we don't need to talk about that.
That's true, she really just was.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that circumstances may dictate that we have to take Cersei back to Tokyo with us, though.
Is that so? That would be quite the bother.
Personally, I'd rather avoid having to do so as well. There's a case here that needs our urgent attention, you see. So I'd appreciate if you cooperated without any fuss. Yeah, they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that would depend on what you ask, I'm afraid.
That's me, I guess.
Yes.
We currently stand in front of the torii at the top of the hill. The elevation gives us a beautiful view of both the town and the bay. What's that in the water? No. People were starting to gather at the jetty, so we decided to move our conversation here.
You gonna look for stickers real quick?
People started to gather at the jetty, huh? Hope they don't see that body floating around. Soto is keeping a close eye on Avi and Cersei for me.
He's getting ready to whip out that book.
It's thanks to his clear understanding of our respective roles that I can focus fully on the conversation at hand. Speaking of bodyguards, Cersei is currently meant to be in the care of paranormal affairs, but has been shirking her training to travel around the country instead. She's very talented for one so young, and has a lot of guts, too. Can't help but root for people like her. More than anything, I know how they feel. I'd like to leave her be if possible.
Right.
This man, Avi, is apparently a fantasy writer, but he comes across as quite the shifty sort. I don't doubt he'll start trying to throw us off his trail the moment he senses danger. I'll have to watch my step around him.
Now then.
You look for the stickers.
No, he's not glowing.
But that sticker is.
It's hiding in the shadows.
Oh my.
Number 15.
Tango in Turkey.
Tango and Turkey. That's crazy.
Look at him. All right.
What a unit. All right. With that.
Why would he be glowing?
Because that's the weird now blank is that if you look at the story chart, Yuza is an immortal.
Yeah.
Sato is an immortal. And we just discovered that I can never remember her name, but the girl we're playing as right now is also an immortal.
Yumeko?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, how?
Are you just trying to find out who else is an immortal?
Well, no.
Why would you think that he is?
No, because what's the connection that is allowing everyone to be controlled in this? We have 3 player characters that are now guaranteed immortals. Mm-hmm. So, what is his business also being involved in that?
I don't know, but if he was one, we would see it.
Yeah, so that's where it's like, that's where the mystery grows more, to see what exactly is going on here.
Yeah. What were you doing down at the jetty just now?
Oh, so you didn't see anything that happened before that then?
Would it be inconvenient for you if we had?
Nonsense, my hands are clean as my conscience. Not a spot in sight, I assure you.
Never mind that now. We don't have the time. There are several things we want to ask you.
Oh, and what would these be?
Ooh. First, I think we should talk about the incident this morning. Miss Somekawa was discovered washed up on the Futamigaura coast as a corpse, with half her body having been turned into a fish.
Well, I'll be to think she would meet such a fate. I'm truly sorry to hear that.
This wouldn't be your doing, would it? We have eyewitness reports that you were seen 2 days ago heading out to sea with Miss Somekawa by boat.
Ah, well. We did indeed head out to the bay for a little chat, but turning into a fish? Not in a million years.
Dude, you're digging your own grave here. What did you discuss with Miss Somekawa then?
Ah, the waves.
She wanted to be a mermaid.
Well, it's mermaids, of course.
Mermaids.
Indeed, Cersei and I are here in Ise-Shima on a grand adventure to find mermaids. We just happened to find out that Miss Somekawa was a member of a clan with a strong relation to them. Of course she would catch our interest.
I see. So you knew that Miss Somekawa was a descendant of the sole survivor of Taishima.
Oh, so you knew that too? I suppose I should expect nothing less of a member of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the mermaids of Taishima as well, would you?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Did you learn what you wanted from Miss Somekawa then?
Oh yes, we got quite the haul of lucrative information from her. The knowledge that one of the Taishima mermaids lived hidden in the depths of Ise Bay until a scant few months ago for one.
What?
Oh, that caught your interest, did it?
I see. She must have been able to go back to Ryugu when the seal broke 3 months ago.
So you even know about Ryugu? You seem quite well versed in these matters, Mrs. Shiki.
The Mrs. is very important, that part.
I just never see your husband. Where is he? How's he doing?
Maybe just a bit. So, now that you know there are no longer any mermaids to be found here, have you given up looking for them?
Hardly. There should be one more mermaid out there somewhere. We're headed to see if we can't glean some hint as to whereabouts, in fact.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what Miss Somekawa did after you finished your talk?
No, why would I? We parted ways immediately after we got back to shore. I haven't the foggiest what happened to her after that.
Where did you learn that Miss Somekawa had a link to mermaids?
I'm very sorry, but it's against my policy to reveal the identity of my informants.
Is that so?
Yes.
Do you know what Miss Somekawa did after blah 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 blah? I was so confused for a second. I'm like, why are you skipping? You currently have the cursed stone housing the... Whoa, let's start that over again. You currently have the cursed stone housing the curse of the forsaken fish, don't you?
What about fish sticks? Is that the cursed stone? I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest what you're on about.
Even Cersei's like, oh, this is far more trouble than it's worth. I'll just ask Soto to take a look.
Buddy.
Soto, what do you make of these two?
I can sense an ominous spiritual energy lingering around them. It's all but certain that they have curse stones.
I see. We don't have time to play games then. It seems like a direct approach will be best here. Wait, you mean both of them have curse stones?
Yes, both of them. The girl is managing to camouflage the energy from the one she has, but I managed to catch sight of it for a moment.
Uh-oh. That looks bad.
Yeah, it does.
So we're dealing with two curse stones, are we?
The energy from the curse of the raging waves is currently permeating the island. It's so strong I almost missed the energy from their curse stones.
Uh-oh. By the way, Cersei, I was told to tell you to return to Tokyo at once if I saw you. What? But I don't want to.
What a child.
I thought you'd say that. I mean, she is.
Yeah.
It's easy to forget that with the way that she talks and all that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was only asked to tell you, no more, no less. What you choose to do with the message is up to you. Thanks, I think.
You're welcome. All right.
You're welcome. It's no use trying to play innocent. We know you have the curse stone housing the curse of the forsaken fish.
You are persistent, aren't you? Well, my answer hasn't changed. I haven't the faintest idea what you mean.
Avi, they already know. Just give up already.
Was this stabbed in the back and by my own kin, no less? How could you?
Its spiritual energy is too powerful to hide. I can tell that man over there has already noticed it. Thank you for the help. You saved us quite a bit of trouble just now. Does that mean you'll let us go? I'm afraid we won't be able to just yet, no. After all, you have a curse stone as well, don't you?
Oh.
Yeah, I do. We ran into someone who was trying to use it earlier, so I took it off them. Is that so? Honestly, I'd rather you took it off my hands if possible. You don't seem to be planning to do any harm with it. I suppose we can leave that topic for later. So, why are you letting Avi here walk around with the curse of the forsaken fish? That's a great question. Why am I letting him walk around with it?
Yeah.
To let him live out his dreams, I suppose, of seeing mermaids by turning people into them. No, God.
Not that last part, no.
I'm afraid that makes for a poor reason.
All right, I admit it. It was all me. I didn't want to give it up, so I asked her to see if I could hold on to it. I just couldn't let it go, not after learning I had such a close link to mermaids.
I see. So that is the curse stone for the curse of the forsaken fish. Try to say curse of the forsaken fish 5 times
I know,
fast.
right?
God.
How did you come into possession of that curse stone? Well, that'll be a bit of a long story. It all started when I found a mermaid mummy left by my great-grandmother in the old family storage back in the States.
There it is.
That mermaid mummy ended up containing a map, one with a riddle to be solved no less. That riddle led us to a mysterious box in the seabed. And once we'd solved the puzzle sealing the box shut, we found this cursed stone nestled within. Oh? A mermaid mummy, you say?
It seems that the keepsake passed down by your ancestor was indeed a curse stone then.
Huh?
He's like, what?
Cousin?
No, because his great grandma bought it, remember?
Yeah. So they found a map hidden within the mermaid mummy and followed it to find a strange box on the seabed. Even if the mermaid mummy had remained in my family's possession, we may not have managed to uncover all the secrets it hid. Perhaps it's for the best the map passed into their hands in the end.
As much as I'm reluctant to admit it, you may be right. Although I get the feeling that Avi will let it go to his head, so perhaps we should keep this to ourselves.
You're speaking out loud, you know. By the by, I thought I heard you say something about the Onmyoji who sealed away this curse stone just now. Am I correct in thinking that they were the ancestor of this young man here? That's right. He was not a Myoji by the name of Harakage Tsuchimikado.
Such a mouthful.
It said that he had a clue to the lifting of a certain curse in the mermaid mummy, hence our search for the object in question. I see, the mermaid mummy ended up crossing the Pacific, passing from hand to hand until it reached my great-grandmother. It's quite the miracle that this curse stone is here with us today. Almost romantic, don't you think?
I suppose you could say that, yes.
It's quite the... Okay, what are we going to focus on this time then? Shall we focus on Somikawa then?
There's no doubt that Miss Somikawa was transfigured into a fish by the curse of the Forsaken Fish. And it's looking extremely likely that you have the curse stone that would make that possible. No more excuses. Tell us what really happened.
Well, if you want to know, it's kind of fucked up, so here you go. Alright, you've got me, I'll talk. Don't blame me if the tale ends up being too incredible for your ears.
Yeah. I see. It would seem Miss Somikawa had quite the twisted obsession with mermaids. And you sought to grant her wish by using the curse of the Forsaken Fish. Is that right?
Correct. I know exactly how it feels, you see. The burning desire to see your dreams realized. And the overwhelming despair upon learning that they can never be. The desperate hope to see even the slightest part of your wish fulfilled to the end. Perhaps that's why I couldn't ignore her wish. The wish to meet her end at the hands of a mermaid's curse. Hearing Miss Somikawa's fervent plea and seeing her cast herself into the water like that, I knew this was the ending she wanted for her tale, and so I decided to grant it. An elegy for a woman bound by a lineage and consumed by her obsession.
Yeah, she was gonna drown normally otherwise. I see. I understand where you're coming from, and I can't say I don't sympathize with your feelings on the matter.
But...
the fact that she entered the water of her own accord must also be taken into account. I imagine it would have made rescuing her quite difficult.
Oh, then you're willing to give me a pass, are you?
She probably would have kept trying to jump in the water.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that isn't my decision to make. Once we finish our business on Kameshima, I imagine you'll have to come along with us to the office back in Tokyo. I'll do my best to see if some sort of arrangement can be reached, though.
Oh, how kind of you. Good thing I thought to ask.
Yeah, because, like, he didn't push her in.
No?
She jumped in the water and's like, I'm gonna drown anyway, so could you at least turn me into a mermaid before I do?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us what happened with Miss Somikawa. As of now, I don't see any reason to doubt your version of events.
Thank you. My thanks. I'll leave the negotiation up to you then. What about the curse stones now? By the way, did you happen to glimpse the resentful memories contained within that curse stone? I did indeed.
Yeah.
An incredible deluge of information, and 40 years old information at that. Was the way to lift the curse of the raging waves included in that information?
Yep.
It certainly was.
That's it. That's what we've been looking for.
I see. So you're searching for the way to lift some curse or other, eh?
That's the long and short of it. Will you let us have that curse stone of yours then? It's too dangerous to leave unaddressed as it is, so we can't leave it with you either way.
But that just feels so unfair, you know? I was the one who found the map and solved the riddle. Why, the curse stone would still be at the bottom of the sea if it wasn't for me. And it's hardly been cheap running back and forth. Like, I don't know if you could just give you something so important for nothing in return.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Looking to take advantage of the situation, are we? Yikes.
Hi, judge me all you want. I'm at the end of my rope here too, you know.
I know, he's an author. What do you?
Yeah.
He's not made of money. So what is it you're after then? Money?
A mermaid.
Yeah, he just wants a mermaid.
Well, first of all, I'd like you to turn a blind eye to the fact I used a curse stone.
Ooh, good call.
And I'd like you to spill the beans on any knowledge you may have on mermaids as well.
Turning a blind eye might be a bit much, I'm afraid. All I can promise there is an attempt to reach some sort of deal. In any case, we don't have time to mess around. I really would appreciate it if you cooperated without any further fuss. If you don't, we may end up having to get a bit rough.
Oh, intimidation, is it? But if you think your boorish threats scare me, think again. My trusty bodyguard here will...
Sorry, but no, I don't feel well and we're at a disadvantage here anyway.
Oh, go over before it even began.
A wise decision, young lady.
So that's your game, is it? Abusing your authority to seize the property of a defenseless, powerless civilian? State violence, I say.
Oh my god. Ugh. You do have a curse stone, though. I doubt anyone would object to use of force against an opponent carrying a lethal weapon.
What? Seriously? This is really the end of the line, then?
Well, if it's really just information on mermaids you want, I'm not opposed to telling you that much. Only within the bounds of what I know, though. Would that be acceptable?
What? Do you mean it? Really? Huzzah! Now that's an offer I can't refuse. Consider this deal done and dusted.
Hey, you said the thing you like to say so much.
Ma'am.
It's best if we can get things settled without a fuss. Besides, I don't think it should be a problem now. What did she mean a problem now? I'll tell you what you want to know about mermaids, and in exchange, you'll hand over your curse stone. Do we have a deal?
We do indeed. I want it. Give me it now.
Mermaids! Fairy godparents! He's like that, but with mermaids.
Bro, fucking for real.
Mermaids!
No, he's no better than Crocker. No.
No. I just mean the obsession part.
Yeah.
Not the rest of it. So, what is it you want to know about mermaids then?
Everything you have, please.
Yeah. Though I'd wager you're after a secret of immortality.
Immortality? Oh no, all I want is to meet a real live mermaid. 'Tis not but dreams and adventure that drive me.
Really? That's it? Well, even if you had been after immortality, I doubt it would even have. Well, it's gone.
Would even have been possible.
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm just trying to save time by having to check for. But what, you mean the legends about mermaids being able to grant immortality are false?
They're not. I've encountered my share of people who have become immortal that way, after all. There's even a word for these individuals. They're known as 800-year immortals.
800-year immortals, eh? So they do exist. Incredible! What became of the third Tsuchimikado mermaid then? The one known as Nagame?
Yeah.
She hasn't returned to Ryugu, has she?
She hasn't. Sobe is the only mermaid who returned to Ryugu in the end, because Hayase died.
Are you Nagame?
Ooh.
Mm?
Oh.
Oh, so she's still out there somewhere, roaming the mortal world as we speak?
You could say that, but you could also say that she's no longer here.
What do you mean? Don't tell me she died.
Well, that also wouldn't be entirely accurate. Oh.
What is it, Cersei?
I think I got it. Figured it out, have you?
What, really? What do you mean?
Think back on what we heard before.
Before?
Well, there's not much point in dragging it out, so I'll go ahead and tell you. The mermaid known as Nagame...
Became human is the one that sounds the most correct. Because if you become human, you would then die of natural aging. So that's why it's like, she's not a mermaid anymore, but she's not dead yet.
True.
Either that, or it could be something
Do you want to save?
far crazier. I will say, I don't think will be a penalty against
Just in
making
case.
this decision, but yeah, just in case.
I mean, you've been saving literally before every other kind of decision like this.
So my first thought is try become human, and then maybe was sealed
Mermaid
underground.
become human?
I also thought the same thing. I'll roll with this one first.
Nagame gave up her existence as a mermaid long ago. She no longer lives as a mermaid, but as a human.
Now that you mention it, that does sound familiar. You mean to tell me that story was true?
Oh, you heard of these events before? I suppose Miss Omikawa must have heard about it from Sobe. But could a mermaid really have become human? Mermaids are originally from another world, right? Normally it would be unthinkable, yes. But it seems a certain talented psychic managed to make the impossible happen. At no small cost to himself, I might add. Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, fuck.
What? What did you realize that I have not yet?
I was half joking, but I was right. She is Nagame. Her husband used to be an incredible psychic for the Bureau, but now he has been immobile at house.
Yeah, he's like bedridden. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Because he used up all of his power to transition her from mermaid into human being.
Is that why she has like the marks on her neck?
I think so.
I said this.
Yep, I was just like that.
Yeah, that's... Oh, do you know too?
I mean, given the fact that he knows about her having memories, then he must be absolutely aware of that. Which also means that Nagame being the existence that's, under the water, that's trying to control everything, is out the window now.
Yep.
I can't say I understand why she would do such a thing, though. Why not remain a mermaid? It seems a bit of a waste to me.
Well, Nagame was a bit different from the other two mermaids, you see. They were serious and dutiful, but I don't know if it's Nagame or Nagame.
I think it's Nagame. That
really?
Rolls off better.
Okay. Nagame was strongly drawn to the mortal world and to the humans who live in it. I suppose you could say that she was the opposite of Miss Somekawa in a way. Also, she wanted to be human.
Yeah, you don't say.
More than anything, it seems she was particularly drawn to the idea of becoming human, finding the person of her dreams, and marrying them, of getting to be their bride. That's a pretty cute dream to have. I guess not all mermaids are the same, huh?
Indeed, to think that mermaids could harbor the same hopes and dreams as humans do. I must say, she sounds quite relatable.
Reliable. Perhaps. I imagine she was viewed as quite the odd soul among her own kind, though. Then, a few decades ago, Nagame happened to meet a certain psychic. The two soon fell in love. And Nagame, who wanted more than anything else to become that man's wife, asked him if there was any way she could become human. The psychic searched far and wide for a way to grant her wish, and after decades of toil,
Damn.
he found a secret art that would allow her to do so.
Oh, such unconditional love, such ardent devotion, a mermaid who wished to become human to be with the love of her life. Why, it's like the tale of the Little Mermaid reborn in the modern era.
It really is.
Truly a story to grip the heart. How can I not root for them with everything I have?
Are you sure? That would mean we don't have a mermaid to look for anymore, you know.
No matter. If it was for the sake of such inspiring passion, I care not a whit. So, Nagame became human in the end, yes? And the two of them lived happily ever after? I refuse to accept any other conclusion.
Well, that's more or less what happened. So I can say with certainty that Nagame the mermaid no longer exists.
I see. So she's still alive out there. As a human. What a beautiful tale. Why, I wish I could meet her solely to offer the most heartfelt congratulations. No, I think wedding gifts are in order.
He's such a fan. Avi seems to be enjoying himself, but this means there's no chance of us meeting a mermaid anymore, right?
Well, you gotta redefine yourself on that one.
Yeah.
Now that you mention that, that is a problem.
I thought so.
A question, Mrs. Shiki. I don't suppose there would be a way for us to go to Ryugu to meet a mermaid there, would there?
Now I know why she put so much emphasis on her being a housewife.
Yeah.
Because she, became human to be with her beloved.
Yeah.
I'm afraid not. That's so cute. I'm afraid not. It's impossible for a flesh and blood human to cross over to the eternal world. Indeed, you'd have to be dead to have any chance of getting there.
Ah, just as I feared. There's little point in getting there without a life to savor it. Although, that does mean there's the chance that Miss Somekawa was able to make it to Ryugu in the end.
That I don't know. Not everyone ends up in Ryugu after death, after all.
I see. I suppose you just have to hope that she was able to meet the mermaid, so she aspired in the afterlife.
She's so admired in the afterlife.
Fuck, I'm falling apart.
That would be all I can tell you there. You willing to give us your curse stone now?
Well, knowing that I have no chance of meeting a mermaid now, that's thoroughly dashed all of my hopes and dreams.
Oh, God.
But you did share with us a most charming tale of mermaid love and longing, so I suppose I can't complain. Here, the curse stone.
He's like, I don't want to use it anymore anyway.
I've got one much more violent in my other pocket, so.
Thank you. Soto, could you take a look at it for me?
Very well. And now I see everything. I see. If you don't mind, there are a few details I'd like to confirm with you before continuing, Avi. Very well, go ahead and ask anything you like. I'll even give you the map we used. Originally belonged to you and yours after all. I can't tell if that symbol's the same one or different. I would have
It
to like
looks
turn
different.
it. Yeah. Thank you in that case.
Unless it's, upside down or something.
I see. I think I know how to lift the curse of the raging waves now.
Finally, it has certainly been a long road to get here.
Oh boy. Well, it has been a long road indeed.
No, now he has an eye patch. Fix it.
I'll fix
There
it.
we go.
There we go. But now, with all of that going forward for us, we'll go ahead and see what the final steps are as all of this has transpired, and we now know what happened to the final mermaid, and we work towards getting rid of the curse of the raging waves. Oh, next time.
Oh man, there's just I love when it gets to the meat of the story like this.
Yeah.
Cause it's getting so juicy.
Yeah, I will say there was a bit of a lull in the middle period of
There
this.
was, oh my gosh,
But
there
now
was.
we're getting back in the nitty gritty.
Uh-huh.
It's not history class anymore. Now
No.
we've got violence, we've got secrets, we've got mermaid love stories everywhere.
We're back into the part of the game that makes us love Paranormasight.
I still want to know how he's tied into this in the grand scheme of omniscience here, but god damn it.
Like why he's a playable character.
Yeah, and how there's something controlling him if he's different from everyone else.
He just loves mermaids, man.
And that's all it takes.
He just has such a passion for adventure and mermaids.
There's been one inside me the whole time.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine he's actually a male mermaid though, and he's been trying
This
to
whole
find
time.
his long lost there's got to be one more around here. Come on, guys. I'm not the only one, right?
My God, no, I doubt that. I doubt.